Yes, you are muted. Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm over here talking away into the microphone. Hi, Sebastian. It is muted. I'm so sorry, you guys. Sebastian, good afternoon to you. Icy, hi, Icy. Tabarka, Sono, Elwina, Enchanted Princess, and Peter Harper, Tina. Thank you, guys. Hassan as well. Thank you. Yes, I'm over here talking, talking, talking. I forget that I muted. I'm so sorry. Welcome, Sebastian. Thanks for coming back. Sonal, it is muted. Yes, thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. It is morning, Cameron. It is morning. How about for you, Cameron? It happens to Barker. I know, but it happens to me almost every day. What are you doing? I did the same yesterday. I was talking away. Sonal, right? Cameron, 113. So you're in the UK, Cameron? We have a lot of UK friends, like Sebastian. Sebastian's from over there. You didn't realize it was muted. I know, Sonal, right? You don't even realize. Just talking away. We are just talking away. Sebastian, A14. Okay, you're a different Sebastian then. You're not Lee Lou. I'm sorry, Lee Lou. I thought you were Lee Lou. You're a different Sebastian. Welcome, Sebastian. Welcome back. Oh, you're Sebastian Arts. Welcome, Sebastian. You paint? You paint, Sebastian? How to blend in oil paste. How to drive, or how to draw a driving car. Sebastian just got a new friend. Okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry. We have another friend whose name is Sebastian who lives in the UK, and I thought you were him. You're in the Philippines. Yeah, so you're exactly 12 hours ahead of us. That's right. Yep. Sebastian, I apologize. I had you mixed up with somebody else. Cameron, do you plan on doing puzzles or games tonight? Yes. Yes, we do games this afternoon and we do puzzles tonight. Yes. My husband is on vacation this week, so my schedule's a little bit it's going to be a little bit changed up. Um we might be going away on an overnight trip. You guys are going to go with us though. So, I'll show you around, but we're not sure right now what we're doing. So, if you see us pop up, make sure your notification bell is on. Okay. Country. Hello, country. Wow, it's a beautiful view. I missed the bat area in Alabama. Welcome, country. Where are you from? Sono. I thought Cameron said South Africa. Didn't realize he said South Wales. He did say South Wales. Yep. Yep. Cameron did say South Wales. Yep. Hi, Stacy. Good morning, Stacy. How are ya? Hi, Billy. Billy's here too. Wow, everybody. Skeeter. Yurt. Yurt. Hello, Addison. Welcome. Country. I was doing a live stream that didn't realize I muted. You muted it, right? Sometimes you mute it, you forget. Stacy, how are you? Thank you for being here. Icy. Icy's watching out. Someone says, hello, Stacy. Philippines is night. Yes. You live in the Philippines, Sebastian. I apologize. Yeah, the Philippines is 8 o'clock at night and it's 8 o'clock in the morning here. Exactly. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah. Tomorrow's his birthday too. Tomorrow is his birthday. We celebrated yesterday. But, I gotta wrap his presents. I keep forgetting. Mhm. Hi, UK geographer. Adrian. Adrian. Hi, Adrian. Country in Mobile, Alabama. Well, welcome from Alabama. Welcome. Sebastian, you paint with oil-based paste. Yeah. Good here. Doubled my eBay listings for the fourth quarter. That's okay. Don't worry about us. Good for you. That's great. Is that a lot of work? A lot more work, Stacy? I'm telling you, it's hard. I don't have a lot on eBay, but it's hard for me to keep my Etsy store full. I keep working on it, and I sell stuff, but my neighbor buys my cards, and which is a great thing. It just keeps me super busy. Someone says, "Hello, Adrian. Getting ready for Christmas." Oh no, no, I totally understand. Me too. I'm working on those big paintings for Christmas as well. Hmm. Yes, the Philippines are ahead of our time. That's right. Yeah. Troll Slayer's here. Hi, Troll. Welcome, Troll Slayer. Peter, would you like to hear a fun fact about the plant, my friends? Of course, Peter. Stacy, yep, a ton. Yeah, right. You gotta take the pictures. You gotta write up all um, the listings, monitor them. I hear you. I need to talk to you, Stacy, because I just had another lady who wanted combined shipping on my eBay. And last time I tried to do combined shipping, I couldn't do it. I screwed it up. So I issued her refunds, like $3 refund or something on each item. She bought 3 items. And she was okay with that because it was $9 and the shipping charges was $9. So that worked out. But this lady now, I'm like, you know what? I got to figure out how to do it the right way. Anne, Anne's here. Hello, Anne. Hello, sad man. Hello, troll slayer. Someone says, sorry, Sebastian, I misspelled it. Someone says, hey, troll slayer. Sad man. Hello, everyone in Miss Daisy. Hello, sad man. Hello, troll slayer. I was thinking of doing a canvas painting for Christmas. That's a good idea, Sonal. I'm telling you, the thing with diamond painting to me, anyways, is every single painting or card or whatever I do, I absolutely love. And every time I sell one, it's like, oh, there it goes. I'm going to miss it. But, that's why I do it. That's good, Sonal. Anne says, good afternoon. Anne, how are you, my friend? Can I get my spanner? Of course you can. Of course. How did you lose it? There you go. My country is nighttime, but rain. Oh, okay, Sebastian, rain. Someone says, hello, everyone I missed. Stacy, I do refunds also. eBay changed it. It's hard. It is. I can't even find out how to do it right. It's a pain in the tush. Mm. Stacy, if they ask for a refund on there and you can tell them they don't pay immediately and then send an invoice. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. She didn't ask for a refund. She just asked if I could combine the shipping. And so I said, of course I can. And I kept trying to do it and trying to do it. And I kept wasting so much, precious time I don't have time to waste. And finally I told her, I said, listen, I've tried it like 6 times. I can't figure out how to do it. I'm like, so I'm going to say no. I said, what I can do is I can jack up the price $5 and offer you free shipping. I can do that. And she said, no, she didn't want to do that. So she just paid for the 3 items separately. And then I refunded her, I think $3 on each item, which was a total of $9. Terry C. Hi, Terry. Hi, Rubberneck. Rubberneck. She says, good morning. Terry says, hey, everyone. My membership is finished. That's why I disappeared. Oh, okay, Ann. Okay. Rubberneck says, hi, I see. Lee. Hi, Lee. Magnetic North Adventures. Hi, Lee. Peter. Well, you get to dance around in the plant while wrapped in the tendrils. When you're wrapped in the tendrils while dancing around, it feels like a body warmer, plus the tendrils grow again in 5 seconds. Good to know, Peter. Terry, how are you? I say hi to Terry. Everybody say hi to Ann's place. Lee Magnetic North Adventures. Sonal says, hey, Lee. Lee says, hi, Rubberneck. Hi, Sonal. Hi, Terry. Sebastian, what do you looking for? Hi, Larry. I just see Larry. Oh, that's not Larry. Excuse me. That's Rubberneck. Dropping links. Thank you, young lady. Lee says, hi, Peter. Sonal says, Peter, hey, Peter. Terry, why are folks done consumed with YouTube? Terry? That means so consumed? Hi, Jen. Welcome back, Jen. Terry, why are folks done consumed with YouTube? I don't know, Terry. I don't know. Lee says, hi, Sebastian. And Magnetic North said, hi, Lee. Hi, all. Sonal says, here's Rubberneck. Icy says, gotta go. Bye, Icy. Thank you. Ann says, what do you mean, Terry? Jen, good morning. Good morning, Jen. Tabarka says, hey, Rubberneck. Rubberneck says, hi, Sonal. Grumpy's laid back carvings is here. Hi, Grumpy. How's it going? Grumpy says, good morning. Hope everyone is well. I hope so too, Grumpy. Thank you. What part of Florida? This is near Fort Lauderdale. We are down there, down by Fort Lauderdale. This is South Florida, down by Miami. Tabarka says, good morning to Jen. Lizzie's here. Want to say hi to Lizzie? Lizzie. Elizabeth, you guys know Diamond Painting with Lizzie? She says, good morning. Jen says, good morning to Barca. Terry, so consumed to the point of being mean towards folks. Oh, I don't know, Terry. I don't know. Peter says, what was your favorite thing about the plan I told you? Sebastian, you looking for a ship or not? Jen said, awesome. My stepmother is on vacation. Close to you. Oh, nice. Tabarka says, good morning to Lizzie. Close by. That's cool. Someone says, hey, Lizzie. Rubberneck says, hi, Tabarka. Sorry, guys. We have air traffic. Make everything a competition. I hate to see others succeed, I guess. Terry, I don't know. Personally, I think to each their own, whatever another channel wants to do, it's their business. I've been getting a little bit upset that so many people are copying my channel, but you know what? There's nothing I can do about that part of it. So I'm just going to do my thing, and I try not to worry about everybody else. Rubberneck says, hi, Jen. Elizabeth says, hello, Tabarka. Tabarka said, hi. Rubberneck's dropping links. Thank you. Someone says, hey, Jen. Yeah, Terry, I don't know. The only thing I can do is work on my own channel and work on my own stuff. I'm learning as I go. My channel is a work in progress. I'm always trying to make it better. I'm always trying to make it more fun, more interesting. That's why I do. If any of you guys go to the post tab, and play the games over there. I want people to go play those games. That's why I do them. People love trivia and true and false questions. And for members, there's an emoji pick poll every single day. Every single day, there's an emoji pick poll for members. Every day, there's true and false for everybody. Every day, there's trivia question for everybody. And truthfully, I wanted to add another quiz type thing to my post tab. I just don't have the time to do it. But maybe one day I can. Terry says, I know, Sonal, you're amazing. Sonal says, I am me, not anyone else. That's right, Sonal. That's all we can do is be ourselves. Right. Sonal says, prayers for Terry. Thank you, Terry. Sebastian, do you want to be friends? Sure, of course. Terry. You know what we have seen in the past on other channels. That's a great way to be. You do you. Right on, Terry. And I love that so much, Terry. You deserve to get that message pinned up. You are right on. Be uniquely yourself. Yes, ourself. Yes, indeed. Terry, right on. Sebastian said, thanks. Tabarka says, hey, Grumpy. Grumpy. Peter said, how would you feel if you did the plant experience I told you about? I don't know, Peter. I don't know how I would feel about that. Grumpy says, hi, Tabarka. It would probably be kind of nice. Peter, I would probably be kind of nice, I think. Someone says, Terry, I'm never mean when I stream. No, not at all. Mm-mm. Terry says, I'm on a roll. You are on a roll, Terry. Awesome. Mhm. Peter, how'd you feel if you did the plant experience? I think it would be kind of nice. Peter, I think. Peter says, bless you, Terry. Ann says, I don't mind if people don't want me to be in their lives, but I will appreciate it if they could at least tell me what I did and why. I think it's only good manners to do so. I agree, Ann, but I don't know. Maybe I don't. I don't know, Ann. I'm not sure about that one. Someone says there's some channels I go to and got blocked for no reason when I chat. I had to unsub so many channels because of the experience of bad mods. I have great mods. Sebastian says, bro, Grumpy's has glitch. Terry, just remember we have played Naked Twister in our past. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. That's right, Terry. Pinning that up too. Positive Pokes. Pokes is here. Hold on, guys. Positive Pokes. I gotta show him the tea. Oh, my stomach is growling really bad. Pokes. There you go, my friend. Positive Pokes. There's the tea. Spill the tea. No, I didn't spill the tea. It's spill the wine. All right, there we go. Positive Pokes. Michael. Hi, Michael. Well, a wonderful good morning, Daisy and Chad. Hope everyone is doing well this morning. Michael, thanks for being here. How are ya? Happy Wednesday, Michael. Happy Wednesday, buddy. Harry says, thank you, Peter. Francis. Hello, Francis. Hello, Francis. Welcome to tea time. Grumpy says, hi, Sebastian. Terry, manners and respect has left the chat. LOL. No, not really, no. Sebastian says, hello, Grumpy. Francis, I don't know what that word is. I'm so sorry. Rubberneck says, good morning, positive pokes. Someone says, right foot on yellow. That's right, Sono. Terry says, pokes. Positive pokes. Tea's not breakfast. I'm hungry too. Yeah, I know it. I'm hungry. Francis says, hello, there you go. Hi, Francis. Hello. Thank you for being here, Francis. Terry says, get to school, pokes. Francis says, hello again. Hello, Francis. Rubberneck says, hi, Francis. Hi, Michael. Tabarka says, hello, positive pokes. Alice. Hi, Alice. Another beautiful day in paradise, Alice. How are you? Welcome, Alice. Thank you for being here. Francis says hi, too. Hi, Francis. Rubberneck says hi, Alice. Positive Poke says no school yet. Still summer vacation. Michael, thank you very much. A rainy morning here. Oh, sorry to hear that, Michael. Sono says, I remember playing Twister when I was a kid, and I was like a pretzel. I know, right? We could certainly bend and, twist a lot easier when we were a lot younger. Francis says, I subbed you. Thank you, Francis. I do sub back, everybody. Peter says, hi, Michael. Tabarka says, hello, Alice. Sebastian says, Francis is my brother. Oh, hi, Francis. Welcome. Also in the Philippines, right? Michael says, good morning, Rubberneck. Sono says, hey, Michael. Ann says, 3:28 p.m. chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. 3:28 successfully connected. I think it's my internet acting up or YouTube is confused. Yeah, Ann, I think it's your internet. Yeah. Michael says, good morning, Peter. Rubberneck's my boss brought us bagels and cream cheese. So nice. Oh, enjoy, Rubberneck. Go enjoy that. It's super nice. I used to love when my bosses would bring us food. That's awesome. Lee Magnetic North, hi to all. I've been here in a minute. Hi, Lee. Lee, how's it going? And what are your hours at? I've been playing you a lot, Lee. Last night I played West Country Mudlarks all night long, but I've been playing Ann's Place and Magnetic North Adventures usually almost every day, trying to get them both up to the 3K level. Barker says, Michael, welcome in. Yeah, Michael. Michael says, good morning, Sonal. Grumpy says, hi, Ann. Rubberneck is probably your internet, Ann. Francis. Hey, Francis. Grumpy says, hey, Lee. Michael says, good morning, Nature. Ann says, hi, Grumpy. Mind Stretcher. Oh, hey, Dennis. Everybody, you guys know Dennis. Dennis Bigfoot is Mind Stretcher. He says, hey, Daisy's mom. Hey, Dennis, how are ya? Francis says, yeah. Sebastian, my country's very rain. Sorry, guys. Sonal says, hey, Dennis. Grumpy says, hi to Sonal. Positive Pokes. I'm not even allowed to watch Twister. Power was out for 3 days last time hell of a storm. Oh, really? Pokes, what? It's terrible. Peter says, hi, Francis. Sonal says, hey, Francis. Dennis says, hey, Sonal. And says, Rubberneck, it won't surprise me. I'm playing. It's been messing up all day, says Ann. Stacy says, bagels. I want some of those. Lines. Someone says, positive pokes. Hey, Barker says at work, Daisy could be there not going crazy. Yeah. Francis, how much is your boat? I don't have a boat. I do not have a boat. Stacy says, hi, Lee, and anyone I missed. Rubberneck says, hi to Stacy. Lisa smiles a lot. Hi, Lisa. Lisa smiles a lot. Lisa says, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Stacy says, hi, Lee, and anyone I missed. Peter says, you know the stories I've told you about? Which one's your favorite? Oh, I don't know, Peter. I like them all. Sebastian says, hello, everyone. Francis says, hi to everyone. Magnetic North Adventures says, I'm back. Welcome back, Lee. Rubberneck says, Francis, it's not her boat. Please don't ask. Tabarka says, good morning to Lisa. Mind Stretcher Dennis says, good morning, Lisa. Lee says, hi, Mind Stretcher. Jen, I need to figure out something to do. Start going live. There you go. Just, you just figure it out, Jen. Figure out something that you would like to show people or something you want to talk about. There's two live streams. One is showing something, right? The other one is talking about a topic, or maybe both. You'll figure it out, Jen. It'll come to you. Someone says, you don't want seagulls flying around the bay. Remember, they turn into bagels. Bagels. Gulls. Get it? Bagels. Good one, Sonal. Lee says, hi to Barca. Ann says, Peter Harper, I'm Kelly's favorite. We all know it. Uh, you gotta love Ann. Lee says, hi, Jenny. Tabarka says, hi, Dennis. Positive Pokes, LOL. Lee says, hi, Francis. Sebastian, goodbye. My battery percent is 11. Goodbye, Sebastian from the Philippines. See you next time. Jen says, hi, Francis. Lee says, hi, Alisa. Jen, hi, Positive Pokes. Lee says, hi, Stacy. Tabarka says, hi, Arts. Lee says, hi, Pokes. Jen says, hello, Lee. Positive Pokes says, hi. Hello, Positive Pokes. Jen says, hi, Lisa. Tabarka says, hi, Lee. Lee says, so as of 5 days ago, 100 to 3K. Oh, 5 days ago. And I've run you since then. Okay, good. and they hold 5 days. So good, Lee. You're almost there. Lee says, hi, Grumpy. And says it's called telecom here, not telecom in South Africa. Oh, and telecom in South Africa. Jen says, it's hump day. It's hump day, everybody. Whoop, whoop. Happy hump day. Sonal says, guys, please note the boat is not hers. Thank you, Sonal. Jen says, hi, Ann. Hi, Sonal. Rubberneck. It's okay. I got it, Ann. Peter, I do trivia with my stories. I do 10 questions. We start off with an easy one, and then we get harder. Oh, how nice, Peter. Keeping it real. Hi, keeping it real. Good morning. Good morning. Keeping it real. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, I lost my spot in the chat. Hold on, guys. Keeping it real. Hello, hello. Ann says, hi, Jen. Sonal. I really hope my message gets to them so they don't ask. Thank you, Sonal. And he says, hey, keeping it real. Rubberneck says, good morning. Keeping it real. Michael says, coffee and banana nutbread this morning. Oh, Michael. Enjoy. Enjoy that. Sebastian says, goodbye. I back soon because my battery's 10%. Okay, Sebastian. Take care. Rubberneck says, young Michael. Sonal. And no way. I'm a favorite. You're all my favorite. Rubberneck says, Ann says, Rubberneck, I just explained LOL. Sonal, in your dreams, we are twinsies. Peter says, hi, Ann. Greta. Hi, Greta. Greta says, hello. Hello, Greta. Welcome. How are you today? Sonal says, Ann, I was joking. We all know you're her favorite. Lee says, I believe West Country already monetized. Yes, they are. But I run their playlist anyways. I do run playlists for people who are monetized so that they make money. hmm I try to help the people who are monetized. I also try to help the people who are working towards monetization. I try to help them all. Ann says, Sonal, you're close second, LOL. Jen says, hi, Greta. Jen says, hi, keeping it real. Lee says, hi, Greta. Sonal says, hey, Ann, LOL. Greta Garbage says, hi. Greta Garbage, welcome. Ann says, oh, I'm so excited, Callie. Oh, do tell, Ann. Let me know why. Peter, would you like to have a go at trivia for my stories? Everyone can play. 2, I'll do one question if you like. No, not in the morning, Peter. In the morning, it's just relaxing, having tea, coffee, breakfast, maybe. Trivia is reserved for later in the day here. Don't forget, we're here very early in the morning here yet. What a lovely view. Thank you, Greta. Thank you. Sonal says, Ann, I'm probably number 1 in Kerplunk. That's right, Sonal. That's right. Lisa's morning, keeping it real. Rubberneck says, no favorites, guys. No favorites. It says, I ordered a cat leash for Mrs. Tantrum and a bird feeder, bird bath also. Wait a minute. You're going to take your cat for a walk? I love that. And a bird feeder, bird bath. Nice. That's awesome, Ann. Dennis is using emoji. Thank you, Dennis. Lee says, bless you. That's cool, Kelly. Thank you, Lee. I try to help everybody, you know? Like, I'll play Mary Skiggs playlist and um, all kinds of people. I just try to help everybody. Toy Pups. Hi, Toy Pups. Sonal's using those emojis. Toy Pups is here. Hello, Toy Pups. Welcome. She's using emojis too. Thank you. Keeping it real. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you, keeping it real. I hope you are as well. Lee says, hi, Michael. Sonal says, puppy mama. Hey, hey, puppy mama. She's in the house. Girl, what time is it where you are? It's very early for you, I think. Puppy mama, everybody say hello. Love our toy pups. Sad man, since the caption says tea time, I actually thought I'd make a cup of tea. Oh, good. I still have tea. Cheers to you, sad man. Cheers to you. Coffee cake emoji's here. Hello, coffee cake emoji. Welcome, girl. Lisa's got roses. Thank you, Lisa. Sonal says, hey, Lisa. Peter says, okay, I'll keep that in mind for another time. Thank you, Peter. Another time would be good. Sonal says, hey, sad man. Michael says, hello, fish. It's Bish, yes. uh, Rubberneck says, hi, Bish. Michael Dunlap. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, how are you? How you doing today, Michelle? Coffee Cake Emoji says, hi, Lisa, Sonal, and Peter. Sandman says, hi, Sonal. Keeping it real's got coffee. Enjoy your coffee. Keeping it real. Enjoy. Sonal says, hey, Coffee Cake. Michelle says, hi. Hi, Michelle. Sonal, I dare not fight with Anne. It's like fighting with a cat. Rubberneck says, hi, Coffee Cake. Keeping it real. Is one of those boats yours? No, I do not have a boat. No. Mm-mm. Coffee Cake says, hi, Rubberneck. Anne says, I'm going to try again. Pray she doesn't play Not Alive. Anne. Well, Anne, if you take your cat for a walk, please make some shorts out of it. Mind Stretcher Dennis, I'm 8 away from 700. You guys know what to do. Dennis Bigfoot is Mind Stretcher, guys. He's 8 away from 700. That's awesome, Dennis. Colleen's here. Good morning, Colleen. Everybody say hi to Colleen. You know her as a friend of Dasher and more. Colleen. Welcome, young lady. How are you? Colleen says good morning. Sadman says good morning, Colleen. Ann says, nice Mind Stretcher, getting close to 1K. Dennis says, cheers. Cheers to you too, Dennis. Michael says, good morning. Hello, Michael. Welcome back. Michael's back in the house. Everybody say hi to Michael. Lee says, hi, Sadman. Ann says, LOL, Sonal. Lee says, hi, Colleen, and hi, Toy Pups. Colleen says, good morning to Lee. Michael says, good morning, Colleen. Magnetic North Adventure says, hi, Coffee Cake. Stats is here. Hi, Stats. The Stats is here. And she says, tea time coffee for me. Good morning, peeps. Good morning, Stats. Good morning. Colleen says, prying my eyes open, my eyelids. She's prying them open just a little slowly. Good morning, Colleen. Lizzie, sub to Dennis. Lizzie. Dennis, you got a new sub. Elizabeth is diamond painting with Lizzie. You guys know Lizzie? Awesome, Lizzie. Thank you. Keeping it real, says friend. Hey, keeping it real. Bish, I'm Magnetic North. Sonal, hey, Colleen. Rubberneck, hi, Stats. Colleen says, morning, Charles. Hello, Charles. Mind Stretcher Dennis says, thanks. I just passed my 2-year anniversary. Oh, congratulations, Dennis. Happy anniversary, by the way. Happy anniversary. Sonal says, hey, Stats. Lee says, hi, Stats. Stats says, howdy, my friend, Miss Daisy May Mama. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Colleen says, hello to Sonal. Ann says, oh, I'm gonna do video at all because I'm sure she's going to scream no. I can't wait to see that, Ann. Lee says, hi, Elizabeth. Sonal says, Colleen, I had to force my eyes open. I know I was sleepy today, too. Lisa says, sorry, not talking much, feeling bad. What's the matter, Lisa? What are you feeling bad about, Lisa? Talk to me, young lady. Lizzie says, hello, Lee. Sonal says, my eyes are being the lazy eye. Dennis says, please leave a comment so I can get you back. Mind Stretcher, Dennis, everybody. Share Bear, hi, Share Bear. Share Bear says, Lisa smiles a lot. I hope you feel better. I do too. Lisa, what's going on? Rubberneck says, congratulations to Dennis. Michael says, I'm confused because I bought a membership for a month. Now it's gone. Well, if it's only for a month, is the month over? When did you buy it, Michael? Lisa says, congratulations to Dennis. Sonal says, hey, Share Bear. Lisa says, hello, everyone. And says, oh, what's wrong, Lisa? I know. Lisa, what's going on? And Share Bear, hi. Share Bear, how are you? Thank you for being here, everybody. Let's see, where was I? Barry's in the house. Hey, Barry. He says, good morning, Daisy May. Good morning, Barry. Good to see you. We say hi to Barry. Someone says, woohoo, Dennis. Congratulations on your 2-year anniversary. Reverend, I hope you get to feeling better, Lisa. I do too, Lisa. Dennis says, hope you feel better, Lisa. Someone says, prayers for Lisa. Lizzie says, I left the comment, Dennis. The stat says, Lisa, Sonal, Robert, okay. Michelle's a member. We love you, Michelle. Thank you for being a member, Michelle. Michelle, how are you? I think about you a lot, Michelle, wondering how you're doing. Sadman says, you are close to 4K. I've noticed, Miss Daisy. Yes. We are, Yeah, we're 21 away from 4K, guys. 21 away. Can you believe it? It's crazy. It's crazy, right? So, I'm sorry. Michael says I got another one. I don't know, Michael. I don't know, Michael. I have no control over any of that stuff at all. Mm-mm. Um, I can go and maybe like check for you and see when it shows up on my end. Remind me, Michael. I'll do that. He says, "Hi, Sharebear." Someone says, "Michael, you were gifted a membership. That's why." Yeah, if you were gifted a membership, it expires after 30 days, and that's it. Right. Lisa says, "Hi, Barry. Barry." Michelle said, "Hi." Hi, Michelle. Colleen says, "Morning, Sharebear." Coffee cake emoji says, "Lisa smiles. Here's a balloon." Thank you, coffee cake. Barry says, "Hello, Magnetic North." Sonal, hey, Michelle. Sharebear says, "Hi to everybody." Sharebear. Happy Wednesday, Sharebear. Mind Stretcher Dennis says, "Thank you, everyone." Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Michael, no, I bought another one. It's gone. Okay, Michael, I have to do a little investigation for you. Sonal's using those emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Anne. But this time I want to insist with the lease because she's begging to go outside every day. We can't take the chance she runs away because the stray dogs and cats are dangerous. Oh, okay, Anne. Good idea. Michelle, you're in pain? What's the matter, Michelle? Barry says, "Good morning to Share Bear." Colleen says, "Nice thumbs up." Dennis says, 21 what? Subscribers. 21 subscribers away from 4,000. Can you believe it? Sorry. 21 subscribers away from 4,000. It's crazy. Share Bear says, "You weren't at 4, Daisy?" Subscribers. 4,000 subscribers, not hours. Positive pokes. Yo, Sonal's choose an emoji. Thank you. Oh, Sonal, thank you. Michael, I did one in yesterday's stream. Okay, Michael, let me take a look. That's a lot of emojis to spam. Lisa, I've been in pain all morning, then found dead mouse in the bed. Oh my God. Lisa. Did it bite you, Lisa? Lee, I hope you're feeling better soon, Lisa. Oh my goodness, Lisa. Peter says, "Hi, Share Bear." Oh my God, I know. There's my Etsy store. Thank you. Thank you, Stats. That's my Etsy store, everybody. You would like to check out my Etsy store. There you go. Someone says coffee cake, cookies, rubberneck. You lost power at work. Oh no. Be careful at work. Share Bear, rubberneck. Uh-oh, and good morning. Rubberneck says smoke break while we wait to see if power comes back on. There you go. Detective Sonal at work. Share Bear's using emoji. Thank you, Share Bear. Dennis, there are too many emojis to use all at once. Share Bear, oh subs. I thought you had your watch hours. Yeah, no, I have watch hours. We are actually doing over 2,000 watch hours a month right now. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Michelle says, "My ankle." Oh, that's right. Your ankle, Michelle. Oh, sorry, Michelle. I hope it feels better really soon for you, Michelle. Anne says, "Look for a bite mark on you or scratch, Lisa. It might have had rabies, then you better go for injection." Yeah. Yeah, Lisa, look that over. Keeping it real. I have to go. Nice to see everyone. Thank you. Keeping it real. Nice to see you as well. You have a wonderful Wednesday. Sonal says, I'm finding Michael's membership. Mind stretcher. I will see if I can get mom to sub you. Just don't tell anyone who she is. It's okay, Dennis. No worries. We'll get there. We'll get there. No worries. Sherbert says, "Peter, hi." Sonal says, "Prayers for Michelle." Thank you, Sonal. Peter, I've got to go now, my friends. Thank you for this fun live stream, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, Peter Harper, thank you so much for being here. You have a wonderful rest of your day, all right, Peter? Take care, my friend. Colleen's using emojis. Thank you, Colleen. Sonal, take care, Peter. Sharebird says, Lisa, oh my God, a dead mouse in the bed. I would too, Share Bear. I would be freaking out too. Ann says, hi, Share Bear, and have fun, Peter. Sonal's using emojis. Jim Rat. Jim Rat's here. Jim Rat says, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a great morning. Any chance of you baking a coffee cake like you did the cinnamon rolls? Maybe. There's an idea. Jim Rat, I like it. Positive pokes, I wouldn't worry about the mouse. You know if it bit you. Oh, okay. Someone's using emojis. Share Bear, Ann, got you playing. Oh, thank you, Share Bear. Ann, Share Bear's playing your playlist. Lexi, we have a new family member. And who might that be, Lexi? Share Bear got you playing again. Yeah, Ann. Lisa. Ann, I'd go to the hospital just in case it takes rabies 3 days to show and then it's too late. Oh. Share Bear says, good morning, Jim Rat. Someone says, hey, Lexi. Stats. Hi, Share Bear. Someone says, take care, keeping it real. Ann says, hi to the stats. Michelle's using emojis. Thank you, Michelle. Lee says, I have a video premiere later at 7 p.m. UK and 2 p.m. your time. Oh, everybody check out Lee's premiere today, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern Coast time in the United States. Adjust your times accordingly. Lee's got a premiere, everybody. Check it out. Jim Red says, good morning, Share Bear. Magnetic North says, hi to Michelle. Rubberneck, can mice carry rabies? I'm not sure. I don't know either. Stan says, later, Peter, stay safe. And hi, Magnetic North Adventures. Lee says, hi, Jim Rat. Ann says, Rubberneck, they can. Rubberneck says, Google mice with rabies. Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Stan says, yeah, no mouse, nope. Nope, gross. And even worse diseases, says Ann. Lee's using emojis. Sonal's using emojis. Lizzie says, listening while diamond painting. Thank you, Lizzie. Welcome, Lizzie, and thank you. You're not spamming. You're doing good. Toy Pups is using hearts. Thank you, Toy Pups. She says, spamming is fun. Toy Pups, how are you? How are you today? Sonal's using the love hearts. Thank you, Sonal. Stats is howdy, Ann. Ann says, it's rare for mice, but other stuff can be still advised to go for a tetanus shot. Yeah. Lisa, I would definitely go get checked out. Toy Pups using all those beautiful emojis. Thank you, Toy Pups. Michelle's using them too. Thank you, Michelle. The water is calm today. It is. Right now, anyway. Lisa's the tetanus shot always needed after a bite. Yep. Sonal's using hearts. Thank you, Sonal. Lisa, I've been feeling bad since 4 a.m. Oh, Lisa. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm so sorry. Mainly off the grids here. Everyone say hi to mainly off the grid. Share Bear Magnetic is so close to his 3K. Yay, all our watching is paying off. Probably has already even. Right, Share Bear? Yep. I've been playing him in Ann's place like religiously. Under my account, under my vacation account, under my Daisy's dad account. Much as I can. Someone says, LOL, almost put the wrong emoji. Share Bear says mainly off the grid. Hi. Magnetic North says hi, Maine. Sonal says hi, Maine. Stacy says, haha, Sonal. Jen says, hi, Maine. Hi, Share Bear. Lee. Share Bear, thank you. It's 5 days ago. It was 100 to go. Rubberneck's power still out. Be careful, Rubberneck. Jen says hi to Stacy. Share Bear says hi, Jen. Sonal. Stacy almost put the record card. Oh, no, red cards. And it's probably an infection you got from it. I'd really go get a shot if I were you. I would definitely go get checked out. Yeah, I would. Especially if you don't feel good, Lisa. At least go to a emergency care. Let them, check you out. Mainly off the grid says, hey, Share Bear, Lee, and Sonal and Jen. Rubberneck, thank you for dropping emojis, young lady. I appreciate that. Mainly off the grid. Hope everyone is good. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, mainly off the grid. Right, check out all the channels in the chat, everybody. Because if they're in the chat chatting, they're good people and good channels. And you need to go make some new friends. See some new things. Talk about some new things you never talked about. Harry Vlogs is here. Hey, Harry. Harry says, good evening. Good evening, Harry. Good evening. Shibber, I'm playing Matthew Fields, roll calls, T-Bird, Magnetic, and all the time right now, and others, of course. Right, Ann? Me too. Mm-hmm. I'm working. Well, these are the ones I'm playing. I'm playing Ann's Place, Magnetic North Adventures, um, T-Bird, Stacking, roll calls, Cabin, and there's another one that's going for their 3K. And then I also play Sonal, I play Mary's Gigs, I play West Country Mudlarks. Um, I play sometimes I play Maddie, Maddie's Nifty Creations, Knucklehead. I try to help both monetized and not monetized. Harry, how are you? Stacy says, "Hey, Jen, anybody I missed? Anybody P.Y. Bryce? That's Stacy, Brylon Farm." Okay. Lisa says, "I will. Hurting stomach and lower back." Oh, Lisa, let us know how you are. Okay. Sherber says, "Hi again, Stacy." Lee, hi, Harry. Ann, oh, Kelly, I'm so happy today. Oh, Ann, I love when you're happy. Lisa, sending prayers to you. Please update us when you know. Please help. Let us know. Yeah. Stacy, I do Daisy, handmade, Sonal, Chris Outdoors, Color My World. As that is why my tabs are set to. Oh, good. Yes. Well, I'm always popping in you. I pop in you all the time. Yesterday, I put Stacy. Listen to this one. Yesterday, I put you on my iPad, and I set the iPad down, and I didn't touch the iPad for hours, and you were running the whole time. So that's good. I never closed it out and put the iPad away, and I forgot the iPad was running. So you should have got quite a few hours yesterday, Stacy. Ann says, no idea why, nothing specific, just feel light and carefree. Oh, Ann, I love that. Come here and give me a hug, Ann. Come and give me a hug. I love that. Stacy says, haha, Sherber, my friend. Michelle, that's all I can do now. Right, Michelle? Just take it easy, Michelle. Stats, Daisy May's dad. Thank you, Stats. Rubberneck, what is a sticking sickness glue like stuff you can get from mice? Please go to clinic or hospital, Lisa. Yeah, definitely go, Lisa. Gym Rat looks like an absolutely gorgeous morning. It is. It's already 83 degrees too. 83 degrees. 9 a.m. everybody. 9 a.m. Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. 9 a.m. exactly on the east coast of Florida, on the east coast of the United States. Sharebears, oh yeah, I play all the lives when they're live. That's right. Yeah, me too. I try to stop in. Believe me, guys, I'm trying to help everybody. Like Sharebear, I mean Sharebears, nobody can even come close to what Sharebear does. And Stacy too. Stacy. Rubberneck says flu. What is a sickness flu? There you go. Okay. Yeah, check it out. I would love a look at Sharebear sublist. So many good things there. I'm sure. I'm sure. And wait till Sharebear, if one day maybe she wants to get monetized, like she's gonna have it made. Stacy says, "Oh, thanks. You're welcome." Ann says, "Hi, Stacy." Stacy says, "My hours are up to 938. You're almost to 1,000. You're almost to 1,000. There you go, Stacy." She says, "Hey, Ann, Lisa just needed a break. Just need a friend to talk to." Oh, Lisa, you can always talk to me and people here. Everybody loves you, Lisa. Lisa, Stacy, that's great news. Yeah, Grumpy says, "Hey, share beer." Michelle says, "Hey, Daisy, I love you." I love you, Michelle. I just hope you feel better. Your ankle will heal. It's just going to take some time. Okay. Stacy, I bet you have some great ones in there. I'm sure. Lee, 83 Fahrenheit here. Also no wind UK. That's heat wave. Yeah, but you're 5 hours ahead of us, Lee, right? Yeah. 83 is not too bad. Lisa, 70 and rain here. Lizzie, I just want everyone to see my crafts. Just doing this as a hobby, but I'll watch others to help them. Thank you, Lizzie. And everybody go over to Lizzie's channel and check out her crafts. Stacy says, got to mute for Zoom later, friends. Bye, Stacy. Thank you. Stats, Daisy May backup channel. Yeah, vacation channel. You guys, if you see my vacation channel or you see Daisy's dad liking Daisy's dad, there's no comments because I watch it on TV and you can't comment on the TV. But if you see likes from Daisy's dad, that's me. If you see me liking your stuff with Daisy's dad channel, it means I'm in bed. I'm in bed watching your stuff. And that's Daisy's dad. Rubberneck dropped the link for Lizzie. Thank you. And the only thing I ever had in my bed was on my face was one humongous hairy spider. Oh, I nearly died and screamed the whole house awake at 3. Oh my God. Oh, and I think that's worse than a dead mouse. Michelle, I love you so much. You are such a big help to me, Daisy. Oh, Michelle, that's good. I'm glad I could be of a help to you. Thank you. Stats, at least I broke my ankle. It was horrible, and it took 8 full weeks to heal. Please be patient and rest and heal. It sucks, hon. Yeah, it does. It does. Michelle, you got to do what the doctors tell you. If you're supposed to stay off of it, stay off of it. If you're supposed to elevate it, elevate it. I don't know what your doctor told you, but whatever they told you, make sure you do what they told you. Stats says, eat spiders. I know, right? Spiders. Oh, especially big, hairy spiders. Gross. Lee, yes, it's 2 p.m., but UK max. We use 25 Celsius. Anything over, we don't get on weather. Being an island surrounded with the sea is not used. Yeah, I'll have a piece of toast. Butter. Thank you. Being an island surrounded with sea is not used to. I would not cope any higher. I know, Lee, right? We were talking about that yesterday because, a lot of places over in Europe don't have air conditioning. And the heat wave makes it really horrible for you guys. Michelle says, I don't like spiders. I hate spiders. I hate them too. I hate them too. Stas says, Lisa, if no cast, use ice packs. It helps a lot. Lee, I burn fast being ginger, also 70 Fahrenheit. You're used to 70? Right. And you're light skinned. Yeah, right. Dennis is Elizabeth added. Thank you, Dennis. Anne says, Kelly, it was spinning a web on my forehead. Oh my God, Anne, stop it. You're giving me the willies. You're giving me the willies. You're giving me the willies. Stats. I don't like them either, Michelle. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Justin. Hi, Justin. Northern Michigan in the house. Wow, another Michiganite. Justin's from Michigan. Everyone say hi to Justin. Welcome, Justin. Lee says, yes, I don't have a mechanical fan or ice packs. Oh, Lee, you need to buy a fan. You need to buy a fan. Stats, I can't imagine Florida with no AC or pools. I know, right? Stats. Michelle, I'm sorry, Michael. Well, I got a few things to do. I hope you have a wonderful morning, Daisy and chat. See you all later. Later on, much love. Thank you, Michael. Much love to you too, Michael. Have a great, wonderful day if I don't see you again. Everybody say goodbye to Michael. Thank you, Michael, for being here this morning. Rubberneck is creepy Ann. I know it. Mind Stretcher, Daisy May backup channel. Anna, thank you, Mind Stretcher. Thank you, Dennis. Lizzie says, thank you, Dennis. Stats. No way, Ann. Gross. Rubberneck, I'm getting itchy. I know, me too. Me too. Michelle says, I have a red cast on right now. It's helping. It is helping. I just hate being old. Right. Just take it easy, Michelle. That's all. Take it easy. Dennis says, no problem, Elizabeth. Justin says, what's this chat about? It's just morning chat. It's just coffee time, tea time. Just ease into your morning kind of thing. Welcome, Justin. Hi, Youper. Hi, Youper. Shibber. Michael, have a blessed day. And Rubberneck, I have a phobia with spiders. So you can imagine my scare finding it walking on my face. Oh my God, Anne. That's horrible. Lee says, no, as I plan moving. So sadly, it only of use one more week, then it cools off and I'd have to dump it when I move. You can't take a fan with you, Lee? Is your new place going to have air? Dennis says, hey, Michael. Justin says, any youpers? What's a youper? I don't know what a youper is. Michael says, thank you, Share Bear. Lee says, hi, Justin. Ann says, Justin, it's all about spiders. Michael says, thank you, Mind Stretcher. Jim Rat, early morning on Incredibly Friendly channel. Thank you, Jim Rat. Thank you. What's a youper? I don't know, Dennis. Me neither. Justin said, spiders are sweet. Stats. And you can make ice packs. Double up. Yeah, well, yeah. Double up with one Ziploc with water inside another Ziploc. Freeze it in ice pack. Keep it in the freezer. 4 emergency bumps, hits, swelling, back neck, and aches. That's a good idea, Stats. Pin that up so everybody sees it. Lee Magnetic North. Thank you for thank you for your donation, Lee. Lee Magnetic North Adventures, everybody. Make sure you're watching them, okay? Thank you, Lee. That's so generous and kind. Thank you. Rubberneck is Michigan here, but lower southeast. Jeremy, when do you anticipate baking something scrumptious again on the live? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Usually we do it on Fridays. I'm not sure if we're going away or not, so I'll let you know. I will let you know. I love that you like it. Thank you so much. Justin, I'm originally from Lincoln Park, Michigan. Nice. Stats, Lee, thank you for your gift of support. Yes, thank you, Lee. Stats, Yupper might be a stone, Yupper light. Lee, when I move, I start again so I don't have any pay ship items. It's all. Oh, that's right. That's right, Lee. I understand. Yep, I gotcha. Rubberneck, Uber is a person from Northern Michigan. Oh, thank you guys. We have 2 people from Michigan. Lee, stats, I didn't think of that. I'll do it. Yeah, that's a good idea, right? You can make ice packs, everybody. You can even just use a little sandwich baggie for a little one and put a baggie of water inside another baggie and freeze it. Lee sent 5 gift memberships. Lee, thank you. Oh my goodness. Stats, handy ice for power out and moving to a cooler. Your fridge or freezer items. Daisy May, I bought 2 big 5-day coolers for power outs. Trust me. Handy idea. Very handy idea. Yep. Yep. Yupper is a stone too, though. Okay. Rubberneck, what Justin said. A yoper is someone that lives up in the Upper Peninsula year round and was born there. Oh, thank you, Justin. Thanks. What are you having? Did you make any eggs? No. No. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lee, so much. Let's see who got them. Zed. Is that our friend Zed? Richard Green got one. Randall, Rex, and Entrepreneur Dairy. Thank you, Lee, of Magnetic North Adventures. Thank you, my friend. Rubberneck says, thank you, Lee. Yes, thank you. Justin, I have a YouTube channel that I'm working on about the waterfalls in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Justin, that sounds beautiful. Justin, that sounds really beautiful. Seth says, Lee, thank you for your gift of support. Yes, thank you, Lee. Ann, Kelly, I got to go now. See y'all later. Have fun. Bye, Ann. I love you, Ann. I'm so glad that you're in a good mood today. And I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, Ann. We need to connect, young lady. Stats, Justin, I love filmed waterfalls. Hint, hint. Dennis, I keep a ton of reusable ice packs in the freezer. It helps if the power goes out. Yep. And that's what you're doing. If you don't have an ice pack, you can make one with a baggie or a Ziploc bag or, a bag of water inside another bag and freeze it. Mhm. Lee Magnetic North says, take care, Ann. Dennis says, bye, Ann. Stats is connected to Justin. He has Sasquatch. What? Justin channel is Justin's Northern Adventures. Jackie's here, handcrafted by Jackie. Good morning. Congrats to the new members. Hey, Jackie, welcome. Don't mind me, guys. I'm going to eat a piece of toast, okay? Shivers as Ann plays. Have a very blessed day. Magnetic North says, hi, handcraft. Justin says, love the winter in Michigan. Oh, I hate winter. I hate winter. Mind Stretcher Dennis says, Justin added. Justin, yes, my channel has a Sasquatch. Oh, Dennis, you guys know Mind Stretchers. His name is Dennis Bigfoot, everybody. Jen says, hi, handcrafted. Hi, Justin. Hi, Mind Stretcher. Stats. Ideally, I'd make them ice bags with those heated sealer bags. If you don't, those I don't. If you have those, I don't. Ideally, I'd make them ice bags with those heated sealer bags. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Jackie says, I can't say but like done. Thank you, Jackie. Jackie, have a good Wednesday, okay? She says, have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you, Jackie. You as well. Justin says, hi, Jen. Rubberneck. It's helpful living in Michigan to love the snow, especially up north. Yeah. That's one thing I didn't like about living in Buffalo. I love Buffalo. I love living in Buffalo. I love the whole area. I love the people. I love the food. I did not like the winter. I didn't like the winter. Justin says, hi, Jen. Rubberneck. Oh, yep. Stats. Yeah, me and Daisy moved 1,200 miles to get away from the winter. The snow. That's right. Lee did 5 more memberships. Lee. Oh, my goodness, Lee. Thank you. Justin, in September, I'm going down to Hawking Hills. I've been there. I'll be filming a lot. I've been there, Justin. I've been to the Hawking Hills of Ohio. I've stayed in many, many cabins there. Beautiful. Lee sent 5 more memberships. Lee, thank you. Let's see. The Woodshed by Dan. STN Nugent. STNGUYEN. Bill Bago. Bill Bago, our friend Bill Bago. Numbskull. My friend Numbskull got one. Subby got one. Oh, thank you so much, Lee. Magnetic North Adventures. Thank you. Rubberneck says nicely. Mayhem. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Mayhem Miracles. Everybody say hi to Mayhem Miracles. She says, hi, Daisy. Lee says, welcome, new members. Thank you, Lee. Oh, Lee, thank you so much. Stats is connected. Justin, thank you, Stats. Mayhem and Miracles says, hi, Stats. Mind Stretcher, another power out tip. If you're away during a power outage, put a cup of water in the freezer or freeze it. Then put a coin on top of it, thought you will know. That's a good idea. That is a good idea, Dennis. Yeah. Elizabeth, way to go, Lee. Yeah, thank you. Mayhem, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Stas says, Masha, good morning. Oh, that's Masha. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She says hi. Mayhem Miracles says hi. Stats, connect to Mayhem Miracles. Yes, please, guys. Lee says hi, Mayhem. Shiver says hi, Mayhem Miracles. Mayhem says hi. Thank you, Stats. And hi to Share Bear. I'm caught up in the chat. 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 I'm caught up in the chat for now. We'll see how long that lasts, right? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Mayhem and Miracle says, anyone connects, please leave a comment. I'll connect back. Thank you kindly. Stats, yes, I do that. Dennis, it's on the button of the ice. It's on the bottom of the ice, than the food thawed. Yeah. I never even thought of that. That's a good one. I like that one. Lee, so glad to see you all here. Please press the like button if you haven't already. Thank you, Lee. Please hit the like button, everybody. Rubberneck says hi, Mayhem and Miracles. Mayhem says hi, Rubberneck Stats. Love you, Masha. Miss you, girlfriend. Mayhem says I'll be doing live soon, says the Stats. Justin, she does a lot of baking goods. Mayhem, been a busy summer. Stats, I'll try to keep my eyes peeled, my friend. Yeah, check out all the channels in the chat, guys. Welcome, everybody. Hmm. Mayhem says, thank you, Stats. I appreciate you. Stats, you have good coffee cake recipe, Daisy May. Don't know if I do or not, but we can always buy a box. We were supposed to be going on vacation today. We were supposed to be going away. We were going to go to St. Augustine. Then we are going to go up into the Panhandle, maybe Pensacola or something. And then we are going to hit up Clearwater. And then we're going to come home. We're going to go from Wednesday to Wednesday. We'll take you guys with us. Still play our games, and we could still have tea time. But our cat sitter, we have no cat sitter. So we're trying to figure out some day trips. And so just, if you see us live, just hang tight. Say hello. Mayhem, I gotta get my day started. It was nice seeing everyone. Thank you, Mayhem and Miracles. Mayhem and Miracles, everybody. Make sure you check her out. Thank you so much for stopping by. Justin, Daisy, what state are you in? This is Florida. This is Florida. Mayhem, take care, Daisy. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you, Mayhem Miracles. Thank you so much. You too. Lee says the premiere is about the last part of the canal walk and where it joins the river. Oh, that's awesome, Lee. Everybody check out Lee tonight, Magnetic North Adventures, this afternoon, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. US East Coast time. If you're somewhere else in the East Coast, adjust your time accordingly. But Lee has a premiere at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time. Mayhem and Miracles says, take care, everyone. Stats, I can share a great scratch sour cream one with you, Daisy. No, that's okay. We'll probably just buy a box one. Probably just buy a box one. Thank you, Stats. Oh, that's so funny. You're so funny. Sherbert says, Mayhem Miracles, have a blessed day. Mayhem says, my doggies need a walk. They need a walk. Stats says, oh, Gate Smasher says he will go to St. Augustine soon, too. We've never been there. We've been wanting to go. He's on vacation. And so now I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do now. Mayhem says, thank you, Share Bear. Share Bear, I think every Friday, we should make something. Well, you should. And we're going to. We've been trying to do it most Fridays. I don't know if we're going to be here this Friday or not to do it. That's why I'm not committing to it. But we are going to be. It's going to be a regular Friday segment. It's going to be the Friday at the 9 o'clock hour. We are going to do baking. It's going to be a weekly thing. Yeah, it's fun. Shearbear sending love. Thank you, Shearbear. Mayhem says thank you, Shearbear. I love field trips. Me too, Shearbear. Lee, take care, Mayhem. Rubberneck, when two vegans get in an argument, is it still called a beef? Stats, Daisy May, will you be anywhere near Crystal River, Hermosa? Spring Hill, would love to meet you. Baskin Robbins or coffee? You got it, girl. If we get over that way, I'll definitely look you up. I was hoping maybe we could meet up with Mary, but like I said, our plans have now fallen through. But I will definitely keep you posted, Stats, definitely. The thing is we can't go too far because we can only go, like, for a day or 2. Rubberneck says, "By mayhem." Shearbear says, "Rubberneck, LOL." Dennis, Justin, have you seen a Sasquatch for real? Ooh, Dennis, there you go. Justin, I live in a small town of Grant Township, only 2,000 people. Stats says, "It's not too hard. It was the one my great grand used." Oh, how nice, Stats. Never been to St. Augustine either. I don't know if I can get up the lighthouse if I'm not in great health. Stats, did you go with me when I went up our lighthouse? It was just a couple of months ago. I went to our lighthouse and I did a live stream going up it. It was for members only though. And no, it was for everybody. Once I got upstairs, it was members only. But I'm an asthmatic and I did not take my inhaler. Going up those I did it, but it was, it was difficult breathing. Jen's here. Jen Palazzo Place. Hi, Jen. Hi, Kelly. How's breakfast? It's going good. Sandman, do you live by the coast? I do. Yep. Our 10-minute walk to the ocean. We live 10-minute walk to the ocean. It's just over the bridge. There's the bridge right here. And just over the bridge is the ocean. It takes 10 minutes. Yep. Jen, how are ya? Justin, mine never seen Sasquatch, but every day at home I see wild deer, turkey, and bald eagles. Seth says, "Oh, I'd love to meet with Mary too." I know it. I was hoping. Norman's here. Hi, Norman. Norman from North Carolina. Norman. Nope. I'm sorry. That's not. Nope. You're up in Maine, right, Norman? He says, "Good morning." Yep. Good morning to everyone. Hot day in Maine. Welcome from Maine, Norman. Welcome. Lisa's Hi, Jen Plaza Place. Justin, I've seen wild bear in the mountains in the Upper Peninsula year round. Palazzo places full support for all on the channel. Thank you, Jen. Stats, Gate Smasher says we will eventually meet her. He's a procrastinator. Stats says yes. Lisa's Hi, Norman. Rubberneck says Hi, Jen. Stats says emphysema. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Richard Green. Hey, Richard. Richard said 5 memberships. Thank you, Richard. John P. Skeeter Yurta got one. T-Bird Stacking. Granny Paula and Roger, Rhode Island Roger. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. How are you, my friend? Rubberneck says, "Hi, Norman." Richard said, "Good morning, Miss Daisy May." Good morning, Richard. So good to see you this morning. For you, it's good afternoon, though, right? Good afternoon. Dennis, I want to make a video illustration of my Bigfoot experiences. Dennis, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, Dennis. Jen says, "Hi, Lee. Are we friends?" Lee says, "Hey, Mint." Richard says, "Hi, Rubberneck." Lee says, "Bless you, Mint." Thank you, Mint Chocolate Chip Balls. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Richard. Stats, Daisy's on the east side of Florida. I'm on the west coast, Gulf side. Yep, she's on the Gulf. I'm on the ocean, but we're both in Florida. Yep. Richard Green says, "Afternoon, Lee. Hi, Stats." Stats says, "Good morning, Mint." Sherbert says, "You got to try NAC supplement Kelly. Help with that breathing." Sherbert, can you either put that to me on the Discord or email it to me so I remember? Because once I go away from the chat and the live stream, I forget. I forget. Rubberneck says, "Richard, nice." Richard says, "Hi, Palazzo Place." And Richard says, "You're welcome. Thank you, my friend." He says, "Yes, Jen, I'm sub to you." Skeeter Yurta says, "Skeet." Hey, Addison. Addison, how are you? Welcome, welcome, Addison. Addison is Skeeter. Yurta. Yurt. Elizabeth says, oh, I'm sorry, Lizzie says, "Mr. Green, where's my food?" Oh, Lizzie wants her food, Richard. Lizzie. Lizzie wants her food. Jen says, "Hi, Rubberneck, how's life?" Richard using emojis. Thank you, Richard. Rubberneck says, "Hi, Skeeter Addison." Lee says, "Hi, I'm Magnetic North Adventures." Richard says, "Hi, Lizzie." Addison says, "Hey, Rubberneck." And Norman says, "I came in contact with a 320-pound black bear here in the woods. He was bigger than my ATV." What did you do, Norman? Oh, my goodness. What did you do? Please tell us. What did you do? Richard, I'm good. Thanks. Fell asleep early last night. That's okay, Richard. We did not play Scrabble anyways. We did crosswords instead. I'm glad you fell asleep. I'm glad you had a good night's sleep. Lisa's Mint, you got membership from me today. Yeah. Magnetic North Adventures Lee did memberships. Yep. Also Richard. Thank you guys. Overnight says, wow, Norman. Justin says, I'll be right back. Richard says, hi, Addison. Stan says, my video today. Connect and leave a comment. I connect back. The stats, everybody. Check out her new video. Richard says, hi, Justin. Addison says, hey, Richard. Rubberneck says, hi, Addison. Jen from Palazzo Place says, I will hope we've dodged her, Aaron Kelly. Addison's, hey, I'm Addison if you don't know. Skeeter Yurta is Addison, everybody. I hope we have dodged her, Aaron Kelly. Jen, are you talking about Kelly, Jim Kelly's daughter? I don't know what that means, Jen. Fisherman's Lodge is here. Fisherman's Lodge. Hello, Fisherman's Lodge. Hi, Stu. How you doing, my friend? He's using those emojis. Addison says, hey, Magnetic. Stats says, howdy, fishy. Stuart says, hey, Stats. Magnetic North says, hi, Fisherman's Lodge. Richard says, hi, Norman. Richard says, oh. The Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Lee. Hairball. Uncle Hairball's here, everybody. Hi, Uncle. How are ya? He says, morning, y'all. Hashtag chat pack Daisy May. He says, hi, Hairball. Norman beeped my horn, yelled, and drove real fast. Oh, you were in the car? Okay. I thought you meant in person. Share Bear Kelly sent, oh, thank you, Share Bear. Thank you. Lee sent five more gift memberships. Thank you, Lee. Nana of 5 Yvonne got one. Thank you, Lee. Maintenance always got one. Jen from Palazzo Place says Hurricane Aaron. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Marcy T got one. Marcy. And Deborah got one. Thank you, Magnetic North Adventures, Lee. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Richard says, well, I wanted to share because someone got me a membership too, so I thought I'd return the gesture. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you. Hurricane Aaron. Oh, I don't know anything about a hurricane. I don't watch the news. Is there a hurricane out there? Rubberneck. I would have done the same, Norman. Yeah, me too. Calvin. Calvin got one. Awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. Norman, he was hunted by a bear guy who got him. That's how I know how much he weighed. Oh, okay. Stats says, Kelly, forward the NAC to me, please. You got it. I will do that, Stats. Addison says, hey, Share Bear. Richard said, nice Lee. Rubberneck says, thank you, Lee. Share Bear says, awesome, Lee Magnetic North Adventures. Norman says, hi to everybody I missed. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Richard says, good morning, Uncle Hairball. Share Bear says, all the people who come often are getting the membership. So, yes. Yes. Stat says, Lee, thank you for your gift of support. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Richard Green and Lee. Thank you, guys. Richard says, hey, Share Bear. Fisherman's Lodge says, hello, everyone. Want to say hi to the Fisherman's Lodge, Stuart. Stuart, how you doing? Urban X this morning, Uncle Hairball. Norman, I was on my ATV in the woods. Oh, I thought you were in a car. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Norman. Oh, that is so scary. Uncle says, tips his hat and nods. Morning, Sheriff. Morning, Sheriff. Lee says, hi, Uncle. Richard says, afternoon, Fisherman's Lodge. Hairball says, hey, Rubberneck. Sharebear says, Richard Green, some love. Rubberneck, hi, Sharebear. Stuart says, hi, Richard. Jen, keep an eye on the tropics. We are in that season. Yes, yes. Lizzie says, on the East Coast. Ugh. It's out. Is that the one that's out by Africa, though? Not sure. Uncle Hairball says, Richard Green, morning, Mint. Dennis says, yes, it's in the Mid-Atlantic. Okay, the Mid-Atlantic. It's supposed to go north, though. That one in the Atlantic is supposed to go up towards South Carolina or something. Hairball. Okay, mine says, yep. Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Share Bear. Lee says 20 new members. Now we see new names. Here we know again. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee, so much. Share Bear's using emoji. Stuart says, I got my corner sofa last night. Awesome, Stuart. Rubberneck's using emojis. Thank you, young lady. Says it's Humpty Dumpty Day Wednesday. Indeed. We got to pin that. Humpty Dumpty Day. Richard, get Daisy some treats. Oh, thank you, Richard. Oh, hold on. Thank you so much. Thank you, Richard. Michael, I'm back. I took my Cybertruck for a long drive. Awesome, Michael. Richard says, hi, Dennis. Stats, Mint. Thank you for your gift of support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Richard Green says, hi, Michael. Lizzie says, yes. And okay. Thank you, Lizzie. Dennis says, hey, Richard. Michael says, hi. Hi, Michael. Norman, there was wild turkeys in the woods on my walk this morning. They're funny. Aw, cool, Norman. How nice. Elizabeth, up where my beach house is. Oh, that's not good, Lizzie. That's not good. Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin. Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Welcome, my friend. Everybody say hi to Kevin. Stuart sending love hearts. Thank you, Stuart. Richard says hi, Kevin. Stuart's using emojis. Thank you, Stu. Lee says hi, Kevin. Rubberneck says Norman. Um, you saw that Thanksgiving. You saw Thanksgiving dinner. Kevin says, how did it? Kevin, how did show my ad? Is that new? Yes, Kevin. Something new. hmm Kevin, if you don't like that, you can go into your channel, go on your about section, and go to the edit. There's a little pencil, and you can edit it and go in and change your at to whatever your channel name is. Like my channel is Daisy May, and my at handle is Miss Daisy May or something. So they're almost the same, but you can make it the exact same, and then you save it. Richard says you're welcome so much. Thank you, Richard. Um, Kevin, hi Richard, hi Daisy May, hi Kevin. Richard, it's happened on a few channels. Yeah, it is. It is, and it's nothing I did. Somebody said you can go into the settings and change it. Maybe I can take a look around and do that. But since I didn't change it, I don't know how to change it back. You know what I mean? I didn't do it. Oh, thank you, Share Bear. Rubberneck says, hi, Kevin. Um, Jen, Kelly, how do we get a blue key? Oh, here, Jen. Hold on. There you go. Dennis, Kevin, it's a vertical stream thing. Kevin says, cool, I'll take it. All right, Kevin. Shaber says the stats want me to send it to Discord. I don't have your email address at NAC. Has helped my breathing so incredibly. Haven't needed my inhaler or meds in a while. Next time I walk, I'll bring cranberry sauce with me. Oh, Norman, cool. Stats connected to Kevin. Oh, Stats. Kevin is amazing, you guys. Kevin is just a wonderful, wonderful, warm, funny human being who does great painting. Please, please go check out Kevin, you guys. Richard Green, that's good, Shaber. I'm waiting to see my doctor on Wednesday to have my lungs checked. Oh, what's going on, Richard? Foxy loves Bushka. Hi, Foxy. Welcome. Kevin says, thank you for the support. Rubberneck says, that's great, Share Bear. Lee, Mint, hope all goes well. Share Bear, Foxy loves Bushka. Hi. Foxy says, how are you? I'm good, Foxy. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Lee says, hi, Foxy. Stat says, yes, Share Bear. Richard Green, hi, Foxy. Presley. Good morning, Presley. Everyone say hi to Presley. Presley says, good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Presley. Good to see you. Share Bear says, Stats, I just sent it there. I saw it. Foxy says, hi, everyone. Hi, Foxy. How's it going? Lee says, hi, Presley. Shaber says, Richard Green. Good. Hope they all, hope, no. Shaber says, Richard Green. Good. Hope they are all good. There you go. Lee says, Mint. Good to see you back. Rubberneck. Hope you got good, healthy lungs, Richard. Richard says, today is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to go out soon because it's too warm indoors. Yeah, go sit underneath a tree. Presley says, hi, fish. Richard says, thank you, Share Bear. Rubberneck says, hello, Presley. Presley says, hello, Rubberneck. Well, Hazy. Hi, Hazy. Afternoon from Scotland. Welcome from Scotland. 28 degrees Celsius, blue skies, and I'm chilling by a lake. Have a great day, all. Thank you, Liz. Little Hazy. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, too. Todd Saw is here. Hi, Todd. Todd says, good morning from Texas. What are you doing in Texas? Good morning from Texas. Rubberneck says, hi, Foxy. Richard Green, I've had a persistent cough for a while. That's getting worse. I'm waking up struggling to catch my breath and cough up lots of mucus and what? Oh, yeah, you might have a little bit of an infection. Yeah. Jen, Kelly, Blue Key makes it easier to connect. I know that, but I'm not making everybody blue, Jen. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to go take all the mods away again and redo it again because mods can drop links. Mods can drop links for you to connect. So I'm going to do away with the mods again, guys, and restart because a moderator's job is to moderate the channel's chat. Make sure that the host is safe. Make sure the channel is safe. Remove anything against the community guidelines of YouTube as well as my own community guidelines. That's what a moderator's job is. It does make it easier to connect, but that's not why I make you guys blue. Okay? I make you guys blue so you protect my channel. Lizzie says, I'm back. Foxy says, I'm okay. Just sending my last bit of support. Oh, thank you, Foxy. Thank you so much. Richard Green says, good morning to Todd. Sherbert says, hi, Lizzie. Rubberneck says, hi, Lil Hazy. Lee says, I have to go now. The heat outside getting much. I need to retire to a dark room rest. See you soon. Thank you, Lee, so much. Oh my God, Lee. You've been so wonderful with us today. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I'm still running your playlist. You're almost to that 3K. Everybody check out Lee Magnetic North Adventures. All right? And Ann's Place. They're both working towards that 3K, guys. Please help them out. Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much. And you have a great, wonderful rest of your day. Richard said, hi, Hazy. Sherbert says, Foxy loves Bushu. What's wrong? Jen says, thank you. You're welcome, Jen. Elise says, hi, Todd. Rubberneck says, oh, no, Richard. Hazy says, hi, Richard Rubberneck. Richard Green, take care, Lee. Have an awesome day, my friend. Thank you, Lee. Jen, I got to get going, y'all. Work is calling. I'll try to pop in at 2. Thank you, Jen. Everybody say bye to Jen. Jen, you have a wonderful day, girl. Todd, so what am I doing in Texas? I'm broiling. Michael said, can I give you a code for custom grout floor? No. No. Norman says, we have some haze here in Maine from Canadian wildfire smoke. Yeah. Lee says, hi, Hazy. Mind stretcher, Jeff Kane. I see you. I'll get you back. Wait a minute. Where's Jeff? Wait a minute. Who's Jeff Kane, Dennis? Who's Jeff Kane? Little Hazy? Jen says, hi, little Hazy. Little says, hi, Jen. Kevin, YouTube displaying me and that makes it easier to connect. I think that's why they're doing it. I think it's to eliminate the mod stuff, right? Jen says, hi, Jen. Seth says, what's up? Hairball says, troll sniper. Troll slayer. All right. Jen says, hi, Jen. Seth says, yo, troll sniper. Richard, and I always protect you, Daisy. I know you do, Richard. Thank you, my friend. Jen says, hi, Foxy. Todd says, so we play Whack-A-Troll. Hairball says, Jen, Todd says, hi, Magnetic North. We can connect by writing names to find channels or ask mods if they're able to drop link. Exactly, Lee. Exactly right. Richard says, take care, Jen. Lizzie says, hello, Share Bear. Foxy says, nothing's wrong, Share Bear. Don't worry. Lee says, you're most welcome. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Lee, so much. Stats says, connect to Magnetic North Adventures Lee. There's the link. Thank you so much, Stats. Jen's hope you all have a fantastic Wednesday. You too, Jen. Thank you so much. Richard, okay, I'm going to get a shower and get ready to meet my friends. Goodbye, Richard. Have fun, Richard. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Richard. I love you, my friend. Uncle Hairball says, take care, Jen. You too. Stats, left you a message in Discord, Share Bear. Dennis, Daisy May, you could rotate the wrenches so people can use it, connect and people as people come through. That's true, Dennis. That's true. I could do that. Because actually being blue is a mod. And if you're going to come here, and be a mod, I want you to be a mod, right? I want you to mod my channel. Thank you, Dennis. Michael, check out my page, see what it's like. Thank you, Michael, but I don't need any work like that done. Richard, I hope you all an amazing and wonderful day. Stay cool and hydrated. Hope to see you later in the evening. We'll see you later, Richard. Have fun out there. Stuart sending us some love. Thank you, Stuart. Foxy says, I got to go. Okay, Foxy. Foxy, you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. Take care, Foxy. Uncle Hairball says, take care, Richard Green. Have a good one. Dennis says, I never asked for a wrench, and I only mod if I'm asked to. Me too. I don't care if I have one or not. If you want me to watch your channel as a moderator, make me a moderator. I don't go into channels to make connections. I go into channels to see the channel and the host. Michael says, bye, Foxy. Richard says, thank you, Uncle Hairball. You too. Todd says, are you all healed up, Lee? Richard says, I love you too, Daisy May. Say awesome. You too, buddy. Share Bear says, love playing Whack-A-Troll. Share Bear. We got to pin you up, Share Bear. I love that. Says connect to Ann's Place. There you go, everyone. Yep, check out Ann's Place. She's also working on those WH, and she's amazing too. Rubberneck says rotating the wrenches would get more work for Daisy. Yeah, but it's a good idea. It is a good idea. I'm giving it a lot of thought, guys, because I've been going in a lot of channels that don't have moderators like we do. Because everyone's coming in to moderate. They're not really moderating. They're just making connections. Some people do mod the channel, and those are the people I'm going to keep on. Tori, hey Tori. Tori says, good morning, beautiful Miss Daisy and Chad. Hello, Tori, welcome. Good morning, Tori. Rubberneck, too much stress having to keep track. Kevin, it's kind of difficult to unmod your channel completely with the phone. Taking away wrenches by hand is not fun. Right? I did it on my computer. I don't even know how I did it, to be honest with you. To give it some thought about on the mobile device. Yeah. I hear you, Kevin. Yep. Hairball says, hey, Tori, good morning. Stats. I have long trained mods and helpful examples and then mimicking my behavior. Right on, Stats. Tori says, morning, Uncle. Kevin says, I appreciate coming and hanging out with me. By the way, Daisy. Oh, I love hanging out with Kevin. I love hanging out with you. You're so fun. It's fun. It's lightheartedness. It's silliness. And I absolutely love it, Kevin. I love your channel. Michael, I try to keep your chat safe and your channel safe and treat all like family. Thank you, Michael. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Stuart, I give wrenches out for people to connect to. Someone comes into my life and someone starts, I expect them not to block them. Yeah, I don't really want to block people. I just want to time them out, because sometimes they might learn a lesson. But you can connect to people other ways, You don't have to have everybody in your channel modded up. I've gone into channels and I myself was a mod. And certain people, other people who are not, they come in and they're like, what's all the blue stuff? And then they leave. So you don't want to push people away because they're not part of that blue club. And so that's why I'm changing things around. That's why. Dennis, well, I like the wrench because you can't be blocked as a mod, but I generally behave so I don't worry. You're good. You're good, Dennis. I have no problems with you, Dennis, at all. I love you, buddy. Todd, if you want to whack a troll and Sonal here, and Sonal is here, you better be quick because that dude's lightning fast. Chance it's connected to Todd's help. Please return. Hairball, I don't have any mods. I don't have that many people coming in, so I do it myself. Stuart, Todd, I'm pretty quick too, says Stuart. Stats, Kevin, you can open Studio in phones by opening a browser and hitting open in the app. Might need a second browser. I used to DuckDuckGo for it. My phone is Google. Don't like to go to YouTube Studio. I have everyone I know more than a month as mods. Oh, yeah. That's okay, Kevin. I know you guys can all do whatever you want on your own channels. Everybody can do what they want. Exactly right. Tori, good morning, everyone. Please like and subscribe and share the live stream and make sure your notifications is on. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Tori. Yeah, make sure your notifications are on, everybody. Shaber says, good morning, Tori. Jen says, Kelly, really appreciate being able to connect to all these good people. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Palazzo Place. Stuart, timeout is pointless. No, sometimes they learn it, especially if you give them like a 5-minute timeout. Yeah. We're different, Stuart, we're different. I don't want you guys as mods blocking people unless it's absolutely necessary, guys. Okay? That's another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and unblock everybody. Unmod and unblock, and we're going to start over with all of that stuff all over again. Stuart says, hey, Jen. Tori says, morning, Share Bear. Stats. Please don't hate my unique behavior or feel jelly. I've been doing these for professional auctions and big channels for many years. And they say, do what Stats does. So I hope examples, not hate, is for me. Oh, we love you, Stats. We love you, man. We love you, my girl, Stats. Mind Stretcher, I'll mod for you if you want a serious mod. I do believe in proper decorum, especially for the ladies. Men are more tolerant. In 2 years, I've timed out maybe 5, not block no one unless they disrespectful to God. Good to know, Dennis. And that's what a mod should be doing. Yeah, a mod should be not worrying about their connections. They should be worrying about keeping the chat clean, safe. Right. Michael, I'll try to be here every day, and I love playing your games. Thank you, Michael. I will be here all day. I try to be on my best behavior and respect everyone. I make sure everyone is behaving and being kind to everyone. Thank you, Michael. Thanks. Kevin says, thank you, Stats. Universe. Hi, Universe. I want to come and hang out at your house. Welcome. I bet there's big fish. You got that right. Kevin, I think it does affect if people come in, though they're all blue. I think maybe YouTube doesn't send it so many randoms. I think so too, Kevin. I think so too. Yep. hmm Sean. Hey, Sean. How's it going? Sean, how are you? Tori says, no cussing. Yeah. Thank you, Tori. Dennis, I don't mind everyone either. I have to know you and trust you. But I tell my kids to drop anyone link who they ask. Good. Yeah. Stas, I've gotten a lot of hate. I just don't want to, but I just want to gift and help. Thank you, Stats. You have the utmost best intentions, Stats. I know that. Shibber says, Sean. Tori says, Stats says, hi, Tori. Todd, I read YouTube has taken channels down when they are going into live streams asking for subs. Poof, channel's gone. I don't know. I don't ask people to sub. I put please subscribe on my shorts. That's the only thing I do. But I don't ask people to subscribe. If you want to, I love you and thank you. And if you want to just be a viewer, I still love you and I still thank you. And members, I love you and thank you. I love you all. hmm Not kids mods. I got you, Dennis, the mods. Sean says, hello, Shearbear. Shearbear says, LOL, mind stretcher. Sean says, I'm good, Daisy. How are you doing? Oh, I'm going good. I'm doing good. Thank you, Sean. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Michael, you can make me mod if you want to. I don't. If you don't, it's okay. I don't really mind. I'm going to take them all away, guys. I am. It's going to be any day now. We're going to start over again because I want my mods to be mods. That's what they're here for. Tori says, morning, Stats. Much love. Stats says, Todd, best practice is use different words like connect instead of right. Hairball, I try to catch the trolls pretty quick. Sometimes I miss them. Yeah, you're pretty good, Uncle. Stats, use connect or another word, Kelly. It's safer. Yeah, use connect. Make a friend. I want to make a new friend. Kevin, you already know I'll knock somebody out with a wrench free deal. I know you will, Kevin. I know you will. Sean says little stats. Stats says mods could drop links. Yeah, mods could drop links. Michael, it's always good to start fresh. Yeah, we're gonna start over. We're gonna start over. Sean says you're welcome, Daisy. Thank you, Sean. Todd, the mod squad. There you go, Todd, the mod squad. I love it. Uncle Hairball, Daisy, we need mods, not people collectors. Exactly. Exactly. I want you to come to my chat and my channel because you want to see me. You want to talk to my chat. You want to talk to me. In the process, you might make new friends. And that's great. But please don't come here just to make friends. Don't use my channel that way. Okay? Thank you guys. Make a friend. That's right. Make a friend. Kevin, I don't catch your lives though, and don't stay too long sometimes, but I love your channel, even though I do suck at Scrabble. Kevin, I love you, Kevin. Anytime you can drop by, Kevin, I love that you can stop. You can drop by and say hello. If you could stay for a minute or you can stay for an hour. I thank you so much, everybody. Bill your bago. Bill your bago's here. You could write up a mod application. Bill your bago. I love it. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Stas says you can take my wrench. I do cool mod type promotion with or without the. No, you're good, Stas. I trust you. Kelly, how's Daisy? She's good, Jen. She's good. Thank you for asking. Tori, I don't mind not being a mod. I've supported you a long time and I enjoy your special soul and playing games with everyone. Oh, thank you, Tori. Thank you, Tori. I enjoy that you come here as well. You and Subby both. You're both very supportive of this channel and of myself, and I thank you so much. I always try to return it. I always try to um, help everybody. As much as you guys help me, I try to help all of you too. Believe me, I do. Mod for me is a gift both ways. That's right, Stats. Rubberneck, wow, going on an hour. No power at work. Wonder if they will let us go home. Oh, Stats. Nice, nice. Uncle Hairbus, that's why I'm here. The host, the community, the games, the overall energy. It's great. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, my friend. You're so kind. Kevin, you do help me. Sunshiny Bright. Sunshiny Bright. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Kevin. And you help me too, and you help all of us. You are a very bright light, Kevin. Paul, are those rain clouds moving in? I don't think so. I don't think we're supposed to get any rain. Michael, chat rules number: don't spam, don't troll, don't beg for mod. Have fun, enjoy the stream. I love it here. Thank you, Uncle. Lizzie, everyone on my channel, but no one shows up for my live, so don't really matter. I show up, Lizzie. I've been in a couple of your lives lately, at least two or three lately. I have your notification bell on, Lizzie, and when it comes on, I do stop to say hello. Sorry about the noise, guys. Jen, it's very cloudy here in Fort Lauderdale. Uncle Hairbus says you're welcome. Thank you, Uncle. You're so sweet. Dennis, well, I spend a lot of time here, probably second to. Aw, thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. I love that you're here. I think you're a cool dude, Dennis. My husband made me a piece of toast like a half an hour ago, and now it's just bread. Michael says 57 likes. Keep the check. 57. Woohoo! Dennis says you're welcome. Thank you, Dennis. Lizzie, I need to check something out because I'm not getting the comments in there. Yep. Yep. I usually say hi, Lizzie. I do. Rubberneck, I'm here daily on almost every stream. I love to support Daisy. Thank you, Rubberneck. Thank you. And I love you. You're so sweet. Tori, by the way, Miss Daisy, I have an update on my ankle. I see orthopedic surgeon on the 21st. Oh, okay, Tori. On the 21st, next week, a week from tomorrow. Awesome, Tori. I wish you nothing but good luck with that. Jen Palazzo Place says, hi, Diamond Painting Lizzie. Stats. Many years I've looked for one like you, Daisy, to help and have a safe place I can send the special people to and beautiful people to help, educate, and you're fun. I tried this before, but not with someone I like so much. Aw, thank you, Stats. I like you too. Sonal, sorry YouTube kicked me out for some reason. Hey, Sonal, how's it going? Todd, Daisy, is it Kelly or Kelly? It's Kelly with a Y. Just a regular old Kelly way, Kelly. You can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Lasso Place says, hi, California Dreamin'. Tori says, thank you, Miss Stacy. I'll try to keep you updated. Thank you, Tori. Yeah. Have some people with some injuries. Tori's injured. Michelle is injured. Right? Yeah, lots going on. Sonal, it's good. It's going good. How is your day going? It's going good too, Sonal. It's going good. Dennis, Mayhem Miracles had a falling out over the wrench, but it wasn't about the wrench, but the implication that I had done something wrong because I didn't defend her. I just tried to stay out of it. Hmm. All right, I'm going to delete that. I read it, but I'm going to get rid of it right now, okay? Hairball says, Rubberneck, thank you. Someone says Palazzo Place, hey. Tori says, hi, Palazzo Place. Palazzo Place says, hi, Uncle. Hairball, how are you? Yeah, you guys, I don't like to really to talk about what goes on in other channels with other people. No offense to anybody. Um, and if you put it in the chat, I'll probably read it, most likely. But then I'll delete it because I don't want to talk about other people and I don't want to talk about other channels. Okay. You wish her the best. Thank you, Dennis. That's nice of you, right? That's all you could do, right? Wish them the best. That's good, Dennis. Stats. Thank you. Naming is not okay, guys. It's defamation. Yeah, I don't do that. Hairball. Hello, Jen Palazzo Place. I'm good. How are you? Someone says, yes, please keep the chat clean. Dennis understands. Yeah. You got it, Dennis. It's all good. No offense to anybody. Um, I don't want to make anybody upset or angry or mad. Hey, Stats. Stats, you want to see my Stats, you want to see my new cup? Stats, when we went to Buffalo, I bought this. See my new cup, Stats? Got a little handle on it. Pretty cool, huh? This is just I'm showing Stats, guys. There you go, Stats. Da 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 da. That's right, Zuba cup. Yes, ma'am, Zuba cup. Stats says, "Yep, I'm still here." Zubas. It's a Zuba cup. Shibber says, "Sonal, here's some love hearts." Tori, I finally got the game scrapple and won against Subby. Tori, you did? Awesome. Did you have fun? Shibber sending love to Sonal. Tori says, I finally got the game scrapple and won against Subby. Good, Tori. Rubberneck matches the table date. I know it does, doesn't it? I like the cup. Me too. That's cute, Jen. Thank you. Dennis, I love everyone too. It's why we are here to live and serve each other. To love and serve each other, excuse me. Lizzie says it matches your table. It does, Lizzie, right? Angela. Hi, Angela Critters. Angela Critter says, hi there, everyone. Good morning. Angela says, hi, Hairball, and gives us a thumbs up. Hello, Angela. Thank you for being here. Tori, yes, but I love playing here more. Thank you, Tori. Thank you. Sherber says, love to Dennis. Michael says, does it keep drinks cold? It does. It's an insulated thermal cup. Mm-hmm. Sherber says, hi, Angela. Someone says, maybe I should get Kerplunked online and see if I can play against the computer. I bet I won't lose my Kerplunk title to the machines. Isn't Kerplunk fun, you guys? Michael says, cold. Uncle Hairball says, good morning, Angela Critters. Dennis Bigfoot Mind Stretcher says, hey, Share Bear. Sono says, hey, Angela, Jen, Palazzo Place, can't wait for Scrabble. Angela Critter, Share Bear, good morning, sunshine. And the Stewart Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Sono, my brother. Hey, Angela. Sono says, hey, Stewart. All right, I'm caught up, everybody. I'm caught up. So good morning, good morning. Good morning. Soul sending love to Share Bear. Share Bear's got love to hearts. Share Bear. Todd, Little League World Series starts today. Anybody else enjoy watching that? Yeah, anybody? Let's pin that up, Todd. I like that. Anybody gonna watch the Little League World Series? Anybody gonna watch the Little League World Series? That's pretty cool. That sounds like fun. Stuart says, oh, here it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Good afternoon, Stuart. Good afternoon. Sonal says, love for everyone. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that so much. Someone says, you're welcome. Angel says, another pretty day here. Yeah, another pretty day. Although the clouds are moving in a little bit. This morning when we started at 8 o'clock, it was just blue sky. Now it's blue sky and a lot of big puffy clouds. Tori says, cheers, Miss Daisy. Cheers, Tori. Angela, another pretty day. Yeah. Lizzie says, love you, Sonal. Angela says, hi to Todd. Todd said, kids playing for fun is better than superstars playing for millions. You got that right, Todd. I agree with you, Todd. I agree with you, Todd. I agree. It's almost says, hey, Lizzie, anybody got plans for the weekend? Today's what, Wednesday? It's Wednesday, August 13th. Anybody got plans? We're hoping to do something fun, but I don't know about the weather. I have not seen the weather report. Lisa, how you feeling? Lisa says, like number 60. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, how are you feeling, though? Tori says, here's a cup of coffee or tea for everyone. Thank you, Tori. Thanks. Uncle, I have a half-gallon insulated jug and drink my water out of. I put a tray of ice and fill it with the water and still have ice in it 2 days later. Wow, Hairball, that's great. That's awesome. Lisa. Dennis, love is the most powerful thing in the universe. It can be shared with anyone, and it only grows if you do. Oh, wow, Dennis. It's very insightful. Angela, we're expecting more rain. Oh, sorry to hear that, Angela. Sonal, I kicked the like button to 60. Thank you, Sonal. Angela says, mind stretcher, check. Uncle Hairball. That'll be enough of that. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Sheber, amen, Dennis. Works would be so much of a better place if everyone feel. Oh, what the world? The world would be so much better of a place if everyone would feel that way. Gotcha, Share Bear. I agree. Solo, but the like button swore at me. No swearing, like button. Shame, shame, shame on the like button. Shame, shame, shame on the like button, right? Amen, Dennis. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Share Bear. 8, love that you can read Share Bear. 8, love that you can read Share Bear. Someone says like button to the corner. Angela, the Fisherman's Lodge. Hi there. Angela says, hi, Stuart. Shipper says, I'm shaking my head. Shipper shaking her head. What's going on? I don't know what we're doing the rest of the day, guys. If you see us pop up live, just come on in and say hi. We might be playing a game. We might be at the park. I might go to the water. I might go to the beach. Maybe we'll go to the pool. Maybe we'll stay home. So many choices. I don't know. Angela, I think she meant. I love. Okay. I love that you can read Share Bear. LOL. Okay. Jen, Angela Critters just watched your channel. New friend for you. Stats, maybe shopping. I hate shopping. Maybe shopping though. I don't mind doing shopping on a live stream. I just personally don't like shopping. But yeah, you never know. If you see us, if you have our notification bell on, anytime we go live, you will find out. Now we're already done with tea time just about, so we may come back this afternoon. We may come back with crosswords tonight. I'm really not sure, and I'm really not sure only because my husband's on vacation. So if you see us live, just say hello. Angela, hello, Jen. So nice to meet you. See you. Excuse me. Sonal, stats, good idea. I need milk and eggs and fabric softener. Sonal. Rubberneck, just have to pop in to see what's going on. There you go. Shearberry, yeah, you can read my typos. I love it. Stats, who knows with her? Hairball, Shearberry, I'm also fluent in Taiwanese. Angela, how nice enjoying vacation with them. I'm trying. We were supposed to go away. We're supposed to go away today. After tea time, we're going to go away. And the person who usually watches my cat did not respond. I asked her and waited. And so I'm thinking no response is a no, right? She's not responded. And she always does. So I just wish she would come out and say, no, I can't do it. Other than, I don't care if you can't do it. Be honest with me and just say, no, I don't want to, or I can't. But to just not answer is just not right. I wouldn't do that to somebody else. Jen, 60, thank you. Share Bear, Hairball, I love that. Dennis, did you see my last comment? Dennis, the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you and yours. You're right, Dennis. That is the golden rule. You are right. Todd, do you think you can still run a bead? Um, yeah, I think I can. I think I can. I think I was pretty good at it. Um, yeah, Todd, I think I can still run a bead. Yeah. Dennis, the golden rule, we got you. Sonal, sorry, Share Bear. Angela, yep. Jen, Angela Critters, just watch your channel. New friend. Stats, maybe shopping. Who knows with her? Oh, I went backwards. Hold on. Rubberneck. Okay, I got to see what we're going to do here at work. No power. So, okay, Rubberneck, thank you so much. Careful at work. Sonal, hairballs at the subject. I teach you in type school. Stats says Sonal, LOL. Jen, be safe in your travels. Angela says, oh no, what a shame. Yeah. Rubberneck, sitting here inside the shop is dark. Be careful. Uncle Hairball says, LOL, Sonal. Angela, maybe she lost her phone. Maybe she lost her phone? Oh, no, she didn't. She didn't, no. I would watch her cat if I didn't have two pups. We can't take her out of the house anyways. Whoever it is has to come here and watch her. And they don't have to watch her. They just have to come in and feed her and clean her litter and just say hello to her. Angela's hi, NC Green Eyes. Hi, Green Eyes. Good morning, Daisy Man Chat. Hello, NC Green Eyes. Welcome. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie. That's so kind of you. Yeah, if the answer's no, tell me no. Don't leave me hanging. Exactly. I've been waiting for 3 days for her answer. 3 days. And she hasn't answered. Come on, don't do that to people. If you can't do it, just be polite and say, no, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. It's okay. Exactly, Uncle. Lisa says, have a great day, Ann. Hey, Ann. Uncle Haribo says, hi, Lisa. Stats. Some should not defame others because no one is defaming you. Is a good motto. Godly to be kind. Good one, Stats. Mm-hmm. Mind Stretcher says, hey, Green Eyes. Angela, the cat sitter. Oh, thank you, Ann. Thank you. Yep. She lost her phone? Nah, she didn't. She's just ignoring me, which, if you want to ignore me, but please answer my question. Someone says, Rubberneck, don't work too hard. Jen, cats are pretty independent. Yeah, they are. Hi, Maddie. Maddie's here, everybody. Maddie's Nifty Creations. Hi, Daisy. Yep, 3 days, Angela. I've been waiting 3 days. Maddie says, hi, Angela. Sonal says, hello, Maddie. Maddie says, hi, Sonal. That's inconsiderate. It is. If you move here, I'll watch your cat. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Angela says, hi, Maddie. Maddie, how are you today? Maddie's Nifty Creations. Welcome, young lady. Maddie says, hi, Lizzie. Hi, Uncle Hairball, and hi, Lisa. Stats, 3 days, not just under the weather. I'm sorry, Daisy. No, matter of fact, I just saw her outside. I literally just saw her outside an hour ago. right here because she lives right here. Nothing. No response at all. Uncle Hairball says hi, Maddie. Maddie says hi. Oh, Green Eyes. Hi, Stats. Stats says hi, Maddie. Good to see ya. Dennis Bigfoot says hey, Maddie. Shearbird says hi, Maddie. Stats says I snorted. Stats. Oh, you're too funny, young lady. You're too funny. It's messed up. It is messed up. What's up, Sono? YouTube's messing around. What happened? Lizzie says hello, Maddie. Maddie says I'm doing well. Having issues with laptop not updating. And YT giving me issues to can't upload the videos and shorts since yesterday. Oh, sorry to hear that, Maddie. I don't know what's going on. Gail, hi, Gail. It is Great Lakes. Yes, Gail, it is Great Lakes. How are you, Gail? Thank you for being here. Shearbird says, "Oh, Uncle Hairball. Palazzo places people are behaving strangely these days. They sure are." Solo says, "Snort, snort." Maddie says, "I hope it gets fixed soon." Lizzie, I'm going to run and get some housework done. Be back later. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie. We'll see you later. Sono, I lost one, got one back. You lose them and get them back, guys. You lose them. YouTube filters them. They check them. Right on. Shearbird says, "Have a good day, Lizzie." Yeah, have a good day, Lizzie. Take care, Lizzie. Hairball. That was a friendly family version. I know it was. I know it was. Thank you, Uncle. All right, everybody, we are going to say goodbye, okay? We're going to say goodbye. Grumpy, have a great day. Daisy, got to run. Stay safe. Bye, Grumpy. We're going to. Shearbird didn't see the typo. Uncle, stay family friendly here, too. Jen, Sono, some people live and die by their subs. They do. They do. Yep. YouTube acting weird yesterday. The videos were herky jerky as I was watching. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, guys. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We will be back later. I don't know when, I don't know what time, and I don't know what we're doing. Um, so if you see us go live, make sure you have our notification bell on. If you see us go live, stop in and say hello. We might be playing a game. We might be at the beach. We might be in the store going shopping. We might be going for a ride. You never know. Stop back and see us, okay, everybody? All right. Have a good day. We'll see you all later. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. Have a good one. Bye for now, everybody. Maddie, same as my laptop. It's a new laptop. Oh, that's not good. Bye, everybody. Love you too. I mean it too. Have a great day, Maddie Stats. Share a smile. All right. Bye, everyone.